Good morning, friends. It's 7 a.m. A nice 7 degrees. But today I'm on my way to the Cotswolds for the official launch of the Suzuki Katana. Bit of a damp day, but it should be alright. So we're going to a place called Katana Machine, just outside Stratford, and then spending the day riding through the Cotswolds. And my old friend Mr. Lamb Chop Rides is there as well, so it'll be good to see him again. By the power of technology, we will compress this 2-hour journey that I have, and we'll take you straight to entering the car park of Katana Machine for the Suzuki launch. So, 3, 2, 1, back. Well, as you can see, I'm having a great time this morning. We're about 5 miles off destination, and it's been pissing down for 2 hours solid.
Up here, what are you up to? Come here, dude. Yeah, good mate. Yeah. How's the ribs? All right, actually. Yeah, the last few days they've sort of seemed to come on a lot more. Yeah. Great. That hasn't turned out.
Working. Please don't die. Not me, camera. Well, I'm me.
And me.
Chops is just back from
Just back with a rib injury and a knee injury. I don't want any more injuries.
I think the journey down here has killed my GoPro, so I'm hoping I can at least pull something back. I'll take it as though we are working, and we're at the Katana launch. Here's a little presentation about to start.
All of your pictures and video will be on the media side. You should all have had a link to that. Charlotte, are we allocating bikes? Well allocated. See Charlotte, she's got a number for your bike. And we'll get on the road as soon as possible.
むしろ美しく磨き上げられたその鋼の美しさによってお守りとして、あるいは武士のステータスとして大切にされてきたからこそ残ってきた、そういうですね、日本人にとっての信念の道具ではない。
神聖刀はまさに日本刀に通じるものづくりの精神から生まれました。2017年ミラノ賞に社外デザインによる刀のデザインプロポーザルが発表されました。刀というレガシーをどう継承していくのかを模索していた鈴木の思いとも合致いたしました。
鈴木デザインチームがすべきことは、デザインプロポーザルに込められた思いをしっかりと受け継いで、その造形を美しさと性能の両面からさらに鍛え上げ、鈴木の魂が入った刀を作り上げることでした。
異例ともいえる短期間の中、開発陣が一丸となって意欲的に開発を行ってきました。
若手のライダーから初代刀のファイナルエディションを担当した開発ライダーも参加して投稿実験を行いました。
走る、曲がる、止まるのバランスを考えながらエンジンをチューニングして磨き上げました。
神聖刀には今まで培ってきた技術を投入し、速く走るだけではなくてライダーの意のままに走る楽しいオートバイに仕上げることができました。
刀の命でもあるユニークなデザインを崩すことなく、走りの性能を高めるための車体作りを心がけました。もちろんセパレートハンドルも選択肢にはありました。乗りやすく積極的なライディングを可能にするフラハンドルを採用しました。
欧州のトレンドでもあるストリートファイター系という現代らしいテイストを盛り込みながら GSXR の DNA と電子制御技術を調和させ、ライダーの指導理に操れるファンな走りを実現できたと思います。
特にサウンドデザインという部分には力を入れました。吸気音、排気音のバランスを考えながら、刀というモデルにふさわしい豪快でキレのあるサウンドを実現しています。
所有感を高めるリアフェンダーは課題も多くありましたが、妥協することなく臨みました。生産ラインの協力もあったからこそ実現できたという側面もあります。こうしたものづくりの姿勢、これこそが鈴木イズムです。
長い歴史の中で技術者の世代は変わりましたが、そこにあるものづくりの意識は何も変わっていません。初代刀に通ずる所有感を満たすものづくりを貫いています。
一目見て刀の DNA を感じるフロントフェイスに象徴されるように、鈴木の持つヘリテージを新しい世代に継承し進化させるという意識でこのデザインを完成させました。
その無駄がないからこその強さと美しさがあると思うんです。それらを全て追求した究極のデザインが刀のデザインであるとしたら、それは我々の作っている刀の曲線と直線の集合体であって、そして美しさを求めたその究極のデザインが刀、先日発表された刀もですね、突き詰めたものがあったんだろうなと感じるし、そういうところにも強さを感じますね。
その美しさ、切れ味、鈴木のものづくりが生んだ神聖刀の世界をぜひ多くの方々に体験していただきたいと思います。
Right folks, look, here we go. A very damp morning down here in the Cotswolds, but very fortunate to be able to be one of the first people in the country, along with these lovely folk and Mr. Chops next to me, look, trying out this katana for the very first time. Oh, nice to be able to swing your foot over it. Nice to be back on team with you, pal. I'm liking the look of it even more as I'm going.
I know people are going to think we just said we like it because we're here, but it's surprised I actually do like the look of.
It's been said already that it's better in the flesh than it is on photos, and I know that's not great, but you know, it is a stunning looking machine. About 12.5 grand on the road, including, I think the 12.5's including all the carbon goodies and everything else that's on it. It's designed to obviously replicate the old katana and the Japanese katana sword. And always remember, you cannot get katana by stealing. You have to earn katana by fighting at Zokomate. What film's that off then? I'm using that a million times during this little launch. I'm very excited to be here. Very, very excited.
You cannot get katana sword by stealing. It is a very special sword. You must earn it.
Teach me. I can do it. You are not Japanese. You are not a Tanaka.
Let's go. It's very, very similar to the GSX-S 1000 in terms of positioning and design, really. But they've smoothed out the throttle response, so it's not so snatchy in the bottom end. It's got the Brembo brakes. Very nice looking machine in the flesh, definitely. I'm hoping to be able to get some nice photos of it later if the weather picks up a little. Definitely has the same characteristics as the GSX-S 1000, but again, it's not so, it doesn't feel as aggressive as that. Yeah, 3 on the traction, that's what we want. It's very, very, very unique in design. Very unique indeed. Love it or hate it. It's definitely an acquired taste, but it's so much nicer in the flesh than the photos. They didn't want to directly copy the old bike, so they have changed and modernised a lot of things. One being straight bars instead of clip-ons, and it is a really nice riding position. It's marketed at people, you know, between the 40s and 50s that you know, want something unique, want something else unique, either that or those that are fans of the original bike. I like how the arse end's tidied up as well. Obviously you've got your rear mudguard across the back wheel, across the back tyre, but then the back of the seat, you can see the seat in front of me, is really neat and tidy. And I love the front light design. It's designed to look like katana swords coming together to a point. And until you know that, you probably think it was a strange design at the front, but that's the reason. In fact, all the front end, the front headlight and the side fairing is all designed to look and replicate katana swords crossing. If you are, what you say, from the Naka clan, show us the dim mark. Bottom one. Very good, but brick not hit back. Ah, it's the American asshole who makes tricks with bricks. So the available models are the silver and the black, that's it. It's not designed to look like anything else. It's definitely on its own in terms of design. You can't mistake it for anything else. It is going to be the katana every time you see it. You know, some models is that this, is that that, but this is definitely stands out in a league of its own as the katana. Very cool name as well. Sounds well. They look very well, you know. You know, there's a load of them together. They look fantastic. Oh, that was a bit... That's a bit snatchy. Loads of juice though. Yeah, loads of juice. There's a lot of crap on my visor. These back roads are muddy as hell. A bit unnerving really. Definitely got loads of poke. Hope I'm not going a bit too slow. Lots of engine braking, which is good. Good for me, I like that's my kind of style. It's very similar to VF4 engine braking. Losing a bit of confidence here. It's only got a 12-litre tank. 100 and with normal riding like this, the actual statistics are 160 miles to a tank. Actual riding, you know, braking heavy, accelerating heavy, you're looking at between 110 and 120 miles to a tank. Watch your back. I think they were all just way in front of me. Yeah. There's no way I'm pushing it on corners, no way.
You back ready?
Yeah, mate.
Can I get out your shot?
Yep.
We'll send you on your way.
I love the slow rev assist on these. On all Suzuki's, look. No throttle at all. Right, first take. Most definitely will not be going fast around it. They do look good, look. They've got a real good stance on the road when you look at them, haven't they? Yeah, really good. LEDs are nice as well. Got the little Katana emblem there, look. They've got a real nice stance on the road when you look at them.
They haven't they?
Really nice, yeah.
Nice, yeah. Just a shame about the weather today.
I know. Just drops your confidence no end, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It does.
Okay, we're ready. Send them on. You ready, mate? We're ready. Roll them on.
Okay, first rider away.
Just a shame I can't get on this corner here. Fresh from his motocross accident.
Injuries.
Are you bearing up all right, pal?
Yeah, it's alright actually. Yeah, it's okay. Surviving, man.
Is this your first ride since?
No, I did go out on Sunday.
Yeah, just a test to make sure you're all right. Your back is caked in shit, I'm sure. Yeah. I was just saying, coming down here on the journey down here, that you know, this suit's done its job since I've had it. It's never let any water in. 2 hours of pissing rain, bone dry, but I've not even washed it yet. I think that's got to be changed when I go home. Back's caked in it. So yeah, do bear that in mind. Perhaps not the best bikes in the world to go out on in the rain, because it just throws shit all up your back. I think that's just made it clear that they're not the wet riding bikes. You leave them until it's dry, wouldn't you?
It does look nice, the front profile of it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks lovely. You can't mistake it for anything else. It's definitely unique.
About the rear profile.
Yeah.
The front, I'm not sure about the rear.
Yeah, looking like two katana swords crossing. But yes, as it's as has become apparent, they're not really the bikes to ride in the wet, because my suit absolutely 100% needs washing now, because the back end is caked in it. Look at back chops, look. Looks cool at mirror, you know, all identical bikes, full LED lights all round, It's exciting being on a bike that's not even released yet. I'm sure they'll do well. But yes, can't wait to get my hands on one. All 3 of them for the Wild Bad stable for a little while. That sounded good. Sounded very good. Oops, I've got main beam on again. That's a few times I've done that. The pass button is also now the main beam button. You just push it forward, and I've caught it a couple of times. I don't know if this stalk's a little bit longer than normal, so sorry to the guy in front of me, but I've been riding with my main beam on for at least half an hour. They do look very cool like that, drawing a lot of attention, and of course they're all parked together and all the same. People coming over and asking, oh, what's going off here then? They're so much nicer in the flesh, honestly. I think they look bloody fantastic. Hopefully the rain will keep off now for the rest of the day, because it's been a mucky morning. You can see by the state of the bikes, and the back of my suit is absolutely, well, the back of my suit looks exactly the same as this. That way. Well, just had a nice coffee and a cappuccino cake. Ooh, I could have ate 20 pieces of it. Brightened up a little bit now. Let's hope the rain stays off. Last hour was hard work. It was absolutely pissing it down. Real fast pace as well. I'm very happy to be at this launch and riding this bike. It's great, it really is. Stonking engine. It does go well. It goes very, very, very well. I'm just my confidence is stopping me a little bit because of the damp roads and the wet roads earlier, and I really do love the look of it. You know, it's a love-hate thing. It's a lot nicer to look at in the flesh than it is on pictures. You can't confuse it with another model in the range. It's definitely unique, just do the black and the silver. And I really do think that the uniqueness of it will appeal to a lot of people that want to stand out from the crowd, or you know, stand out from the rest, because it is completely different. It is just a hoon bike, you know, a leisure bike. You wouldn't necessarily go away on it, I wouldn't have thought. It's only got a small tank, 12 litres, so you're really, you know, not many miles past 100 on a tank. 120 maybe. It's definitely got the spunk where it needs it. It is very quick. That engine's lovely. The tone's lovely. The mudguard is absolutely nothing. It's not a wet bike, a wet ride bike. If you got one, it'd just be just completely leisure, go out and have a play on it on a dry evening or weekend. Yeah, it goes like bloody stink, this does. It pulls like a friggin' train. Woo! Jesus, that just keeps on going. been a mega day. Just a shame about the crappy weather, but that Katana is a brilliant bike. Marmite, maybe, but it's awesome. It's unbelievably quick. This feels alien getting back on this now. Right then. Cheers, mate. Thank you. See you in a bit. Yeah, that was a great experience. Fantastic bike. Just a bit big shame about the weather because it's been chucking it down all day. This suit is absolutely filthy. But yeah, really, really cool. It's a good bike, that is. Good bike. Completely unique, and as I was saying earlier, that I think will sell to people that like to be unique. If you've got space for a spare bike in your garage, because you're an enthusiast, that is a really good bike to have in there. Looks the business. I know a lot of people think it looks dated, and I also thought it looked dated until I've been here today to see it in the flesh. Really is a great bike, and it doesn't look dated at all. I know it's got a bit of the 80s theme revisited, but it looks really, really cool. I lost my the old Hero 5 on the suction cup. Came flying off the front cowl of the Katana, hit me straight in the chest. Nice gift of a polo shirt, nice Katana polo shirt. Thank you very much, Suzuki. Thank you for having me. It's lovely to see Chops again. 85 miles to go. That's been a great day, that has.